Alright guys, so I had to go way down to West Texas to pick up a collection, which it wasn't that far. I live in West Texas, but have any of you guys heard of McCamey, Texas? Yeah, I didn't think so. Well, turns out you can find comic collections there. So I'm going to kind of show you guys all the books. I'll literally show you every book that I found. It was about 3 long boxes or so. And as you're kind of watching me go through it, why don't you guys start thinking about like how much I paid? Write your guesses in the comments, and then I'll let you know at the end how much I paid for everything, and you can say, hey Chance, good job. You did a good job on that one, or man, you did horrible. You way overpaid, or that was just about right. So let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, so these are the 5 boxes from the collection we're talking about. I actually rebagged and boarded these and put them in new boxes. So let's just kind of start going through them and see what we've got. So let's let's bring this box over first. There, can you see that? Get that situated. There we go. So when picking up this collection, this guy told me he was into a lot of Spider-Man, which that was some nice Spectacular Spider-Man there. So that was pretty much what I found. Like, a lot of the books were Spider-Man and different Spider-Man titles. I mean, there were a couple of things. He also really liked Lobo. So there are some various other things in there that he liked, but it was mostly Spider-Man. Here, let me... There we go. Can you guys see that? Okay. A lot of Web of Spider-Man, a lot of Spider-Man. There was some ASM. So I kind of have this collection broken into several parts. I kind of broke it down into things I'm going to keep at the toy store. So I consign at a local toy store here in town, and a lot of these things that you're seeing now are going to go to that toy store. There's box 1. Okay. Let's see box 2. Let's pull this out. There we go. Some more Spider-Man stuff. A lot of Spider-Man, which, I mean, don't really blame them. Kind of hard to go wrong with Spider-Man, right? So we got more Spider-Man, some Ultimate Spider-Man. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, can you guys see now? Yeah. Some What If, some 2099. Some Spider-Man 2099. So I got to tell you, a lot of these books are actually in pretty good shape. When I first picked up the collection, man, the boxes were all dirty and ratty, and a lot of the bags had like dirt and dust all over them. So I was really kind of afraid that there we go, nice Blade book, that the condition of these books was just not going to be good at all. But when I started rebagging and boarding them, it's like, man, good thing he had them in bags and boards, because the books inside were actually pretty nice, but the bags and boards were in sad shape, and the boxes were in sad shape. So I was a little afraid at first, but the books inside were actually pretty nice, and there were a lot of newsstand copies in this collection too, which when we get to some of the bigger books, that'll make a little bit more of a difference. Yeah, I liked Lobo. But yeah, so this stuff is still stuff that I'm going to take up to the toy store with me. And that will just be my box stock there at the toy store. It's a toy store in here in Odessa called Warp Zone. I actually know and go to church with one of the owners of it, and him and his partner wanted to start selling comics out of it, but they told me, hey, I don't know anything about comics. So they I've got a little wall there that I have boxes of comics against, and so that's where all this stuff is going to go. You know, these $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 books. A lot more Spider-Man. There's some things other than Spider-Man in there, but mostly Spider-Man. Turok. That's actually a pretty cool book. It kind of gets some hate, but I kind of like the cover of it. Cool Spider-Man Nova cover there. All right, cool. Well, let me kind of move these boxes out of the way. All right, so now let's start getting into a little bit of the better stuff that I found in the collection. So these next two boxes all got Mylard, and in these, this is the stuff I'm going to take with me to conventions. Some nice Amazing Spider-Man there. And stuff that I take to conventions, I don't really like to take, you know, $1, $2, $3, $5 books to conventions, just because nice little Carnage Venom cover there. Just because it's too much. Like, I mean, I just have boxes and boxes, so you got to get kind of picky with what you bring to conventions. So I like to bring, you know, nicer stuff, parts of, you know, like popular runs and titles. Nice little classic Doom cover there with the Thing versus the Hulk. I mean, that's such an awesome cover. I'd never really seen this book before, Last of the Mohicans, but that's kind of cool. Some more Lobo. Some Marvel Masterpiece. That's a cool cover there. Another Ghost Rider cover, Marvel Masterpiece. The Hulk cover from Marvel Masterpiece. Cool Brother Voodoo cover. He had quite a few of the Marvel Zombie books in there. There's Marvel Zombies 2. All right, let's see if I can start flipping now. Yeah, some more Marvel Zombies. Some Pit. These books are kind of cool. The rock and roll books. Some Silver Surfer. There we go. Nice hologram cover. Spectacular 189. Another cool, awesome Green Goblin Spider-Man cover. Little hologram cover. Yeah, nice McFarlane Spider-Man there. Some more McFarlane Spider-Man. Let's see. But yeah, this is the first appearance of I'm blanking. This Spider-Man guy here. This real 90s out, like robot arm Spider-Man. Another, oh, sorry, here, there we go. Got the green cover. More Spider-Man. Got some Scarlet Spider there. I've never seen this book before. Spider-Man India. Spider-Man Unlimited. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's some of these cool. There were some older, like 12-cent Superboys in there, which were pretty cool. some Web of Spider-Man. Cool. All right, let's move that box out of the way. And let's get to the good box. So this is the stuff that's going to be up at my wall at the conventions. Not all of it, but these are definitely the highlights from the collection. So we've got, let me see, we've got the Old Man Logan. We've actually got all the books in that run, but let me see. I'll just take these out. There we go. So we've got that one. We've got this one. We've actually got 2 copies of that. Yeah, we've got the entire run there. This is actually a variant. This is the 4th printing. And here we go. Okay, here let me get these out of the way. Okay, so first up we got Thundercats #1. We've got Superman, the Man of Steel #19. So this is the first appearance of Doomsday. What you look for this book, if there's a DC logo right here, that's the 5th print. That's the money book. Unfortunately, that's not this one, but still a nice key. Just a cool Doctor Who #1. We've got a cool Beetlejuice book. So this is just the first time Beetlejuice has been in comics. Get these out of the way. All right. So just a cool, like, old Tarzan book. So this book, Amazing Spider-Man 312, this is the first time Todd McFarlane put that scroll around his signature there, and that's also a newsstand copy. So that's cool. Just a nice, cool McFarlane Hulk cover there. We've got, as a kid of the 90s, I liked this one. Just a cool, like, Ren and Stimpy Spider-Man cover. And we got the Spider-Man #1s. I actually have just the green one and the a little bit more desirable gold one. I think there was actually 2 copies of this in there, but Tales to Astonish '97, just really cool old book. Okay, so a lot of these Tomb Raider books I was pretty unfamiliar with, but he had quite a few of them. But these are actually pretty cool. This is a you can kind of see that this is like a hologram, like a variant cover. This apparently is the first time Tomb Raider has been in comics. The Tomb Raider Witchblade #1. Oops. This one is just a variant cover. This is another variant cover, all shiny and stuff. Thought that looked pretty cool. We've got a Defenders #1. This is not actually the first appearance of the Defenders, just the first in title there. Okay, we've got Venom #1 and #2 there. So this is just a cool, like, ASM 300 homage. We actually have 3. We've got 3 Marvel Zombies #1. We've got the AF-15 homage, the ASM 50 homage, and then just the Spider-Man 1 homage. So those are cool. Let me get these out of the way. All right, now we got, everybody should know this book. So we've got First Carnage, and we've got a newsstand there. And then we've got the ASM 362 and 363 there. So it was cool to find those books. We've got Spider-Man 2099 #1 and the first appearance of Spider-Man 29 in ASM 365. Let's see. The books keep falling down here. There we go. You got Web of Spider-Man #1. We've got number 18 there. Nice Mike Zeck cover. And we've got this. So Hulk versus Venom. That's a cool book. Let me see. That's a key too. I'm just forgetting what it is. I can't remember. We've got an ASM 129. No, I'm just kidding. This is What If 58. I wish, but it's got that ASM 129 cover on it. Nice 15-cent Daredevil there. We've got The Death of Kraven. Just that cool, like, Shakespeare homage cover. We've got Secret Wars. 1, 2, and my books keep falling down here. 3, 6, 7, and we do have number 8, and it is a newsstand, and this thing was actually in really nice shape. Like I said, the bags and boards, man, were just rough, just really rough with this collection, but the comics were actually in pretty good shape. And there's number 9, there's number 10, 11, 12, so we've got the whole Secret War. We've got Hellblazer number 1, and we've got Omega Man number 3, First Lobo. So yeah, he was basically a Spider-Man and a Lobo fan. Gen 13 number 1. So for those of you that don't know, this is the first J. Scott Campbell cover, which you can kind of tell just by his, he always had really nice, like, female covers. So that's the first one. We've got Saga of the Swamp Thing, number 25, newsstand also. So this is the first cameo of John Constantine. Then we've got Ben Reilly getting the Carnage symbiote here with ASM 410. We've got Swamp Thing, number 37, with the first full appearance of John Constantine. And then this second book, last book was probably my most excited one that I found, that I just thought was so cool, but it's this one. We've got Mortal Kombat Blood and Thunder number 1. So this is a variant. See, I mean, you can tell how holographic that is. So yeah, apparently this variant goes for some money, and I just thought that was so cool to find that again. Which you can tell it's got a little tick right here, but other than that, it's in really good shape. I pulled it out of the box, thought, man, this thing is just in rough shape because of the bag and the board, but it was actually pretty good. So there we go. That's every book in the collection. Huh. All right, guys, I got done recording and then realized I forgot to show you guys this box. I forgot this box was even in there, but there's some more Web of Spider-Man stuff. There's this cool Venom book here. Nice glow-in-the-dark cover there. Just some more ASM stuff. Cool 30th anniversary. Oh, there we go. That's a nice one. Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man number 1. Got the nice hologram cover there. You see, oh, good old Batman getting his back broken. Let's see. Some Daredevil, Green Lantern, some more Lobo. Let's see. It's an interesting book. Motley Crue. Some Spider-Ham, some Spawn, Spider-Man 2099, some Spectacular. Yeah, there we go. I knew I had some more copies of these in there somewhere. Okay. Dazzler. some Static, some more of these cool Tomb Raider books, another hologram cover there. That's can you guys see? There we go. There we go. That's all the books there. Okay. All right, yeah, so there were actually some gems in there. I definitely think the highlights of the collection was ASM 361 with the first appearance of Carnage, Omega Man #3 with the first Lobo, Secret Wars 8, first Spidey black suit, first symbiote, Swamp Thing #37, first John Constantine. And I don't know, you guys may disagree, but this one was my favorite one, I think, that I pulled out of the collection. This Mortal Kombat Blood and Thunder with the holographic cover, just because I have never seen this book before. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, with that, you guys have seen every book in the collection. And I'll give you some time. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I paid $1,250 for this collection. I think I did pretty good. I got some good stuff to go to the toy store and some good stuff to go to the next con with me, which is actually going to be in a couple of weeks. Hub City Comic Con up in Lubbock, Texas. So if you're in the area, come check me out. Maybe some of these books will be for sale up there. And you can find me on Instagram at Chancey Pants Comics. And you can also find me on eBay at Chance Brady. All right, thanks.